Hello, everybody. Welcome back and gather around. So, this morning, Cory Bigsby went back to court at 9 a.m. in the Hampton court. So, according to Channel 3, WTKR, they were meeting to discuss whether he was competent to continue with his trial. Because we all know last week he was um, indicted by a grand jury for the unaliving and alleged another charge associated with the unaliving of his 4-year-old son, Cody. So, with that being said, in Hampton District Court, that went on this morning. Now, what was argued by Amina Willard, according to another source, which is Channel 9 News, it went down. Amina was upset because she felt like her client still did not meet a certain baseline as it relates to competency. So, say if it's 3 levels, he's stuck on level a little bit above level 1, when it comes to competency. That's my analogy. That's my analysis of it. So, with that being said, it was alleging that he did not, at that point, know the names of his own kids. So I could pretty much understand how they would feel like another evaluation would need to be done. Also, it was a big situation where they was going back and forth, her and Commonwealth Attorney, what's his name? Anton Bell. So Anton was very mad and, well, I'm not agitated because he felt as though Miss Willard was being unreasonable. He complained about the amount of bond hearings she's already done. He said they were excessive. She said there were basically multiple, and she agreed to that. So also we have to remember that he has over 30 child abuse and child neglect charges that were charged for the last year that have, been pending charges while he was in there. So then they went and discussed whether everything will be tried separately because it's a new set of charges. According to Channel 9 News, Anton um, felt as though the defense was trying to stall and use stalling tactic for the simple fact that he knows she knows law. It sounds like just as well as he does, and I really feel like she's giving him a run for his money. So I don't know. I think I might go just to be in the room next time, because from my understanding, it sounds like she's doing exactly what she's supposed to do. Uh, as far as ensuring that he gets a fair shot at what's going on around him. Also, as I addressed in a previous video, there was a concern because in order to come up with the unaliving charges, they did not charge him until he finished this evaluation last week and was deemed competent. So she knows that it's a certain time frame that no other charges can be brought against him. So she's exhausting all her options, and I mean that's what they're there to do. I feel like he's not. I feel like Anton is not being. He's not used to being challenged in this way. So, for an example, was a case similar to this, but the lady basically they found the child a week later or whatever and stuff like that. That lady was poor. She didn't have a defense. She didn't have an attorney. It was kind of like a slam dunk. He didn't really have to go through. And he also said, according to Channel 9 News, that He's the only person that can try this type of case in his office, meaning he's the head prosecutor. So he was beating his chest about that too. So that's the situation. Um, Now I did share that also in the indictment, they're alleging that Cody went missing June the 18th of 2021 versus the date that he was reported missing of January 31 of 2022. Now today, there were family members present that are basically saying, listen, we seen him. He was in videos, he was at events, so this trial is going to be long and it's going to be really drawn out because the simple fact that he has a defense team, and I'm not trying to make it sound one-sided. I'm just trying to make it just get an understanding of he already had a lot of his mental health looked like it was deteriorating terribly sitting in the Hampton Roads Regional Jail. And that's one of the jails that's known for a lot of allegations that went on recently about people. Look it up. Allegedly, because everything is alleged over here. But also Mr. Bigsby's attorney is planning to file a federal lawsuit against that place as well. Um, Basically saying that the conditions that he was living in and whatever contribute to his mental incompetency. So they go back to court again June 21st. Also, his attorney, Miss Willard, was in there trying to get a bond hearing for the unaliving charges and whatever other charges that they came along with. And they were well, he was a little agitated about that as well. But she said she's going to continue to do it. And if she has to do it 30 different times for all of the 30 charges, she will be doing it. So, y'all, we just going to stay tuned on this one here. That's all I get. Yeah.